Welcome back to Leadership, becoming a productive, efficient leader. Today I talk about people problems. Being a leader means that you are working with people, and wherever there are people, there will be problems. And good leaders know how to handle people problems. Good leaders don't run away from problems. They embrace them and find solutions in the midst of the fire. Proverbs chapter 15 verse 1 and 2, the Bible reads, "A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger." A harsh word stirs up anger. The tongue of the wise adorns knowledge, but the mouth of the fool gushes folly. So you have to understand that being a leader requires people to be free to come to you with their problems. A person can be working in an organization with a personal problem. In as much as that is a personal problem, it will affect the overall performance of that individual. Good leaders know the people they work with. They understand the problems, which include the personal problems, and they try to make the environment suitable for the individual to perform in light of the personal problem the individual has. Therefore, as a leader, you should be pleased that your staff have sufficient confidence in you to want to discuss their personal problems with you or air their grievances directly rather than going to some other people. You know, there are some people who are agitated when they see that their juniors and the team that work with them are bringing complaints to them, and they take the problems personally. That's poor leadership. Good leaders don't take things personal. Even when the junior comes to complain about your actions, you don't take it personal. Because if you take it personal, you will never grow the company, you will never grow the organization, you will never grow the church. A good leader is one who is mature. A good leader is one who has self-control. A good leader is one who is able to manage his emotions well. Manage your emotions. Hallelujah. So, when you are dealing with people, there comes a time for you to discipline people. And remember, when you are disciplining a person, your objective must not only to be to correct the mistake, but it should also have a positive aspect as well. What do I mean by that? As you do the correction, find out the root cause of the problem. As you do the correction, discuss with the person who erred and find means and ways for that person never to do the same mistake again. Set boundaries and talk about the consequences of continuously doing the same mistakes. When you are talking with the person about personal problems in the organization, in your team, please know that your role is to be a listener. When a person comes with a complaint, a grievance, the first thing you do as a leader is you sit and become quiet. Don't bring all mistakes that the individual made. Give them an opportunity to air themselves out. Remember that the outlet of the person who's complaining is, when you provide a sympathetic ear and a listening ear, just by you giving them a listening ear, it removes over 50% of the burden from the individual. They feel better. And sometimes as they talk about their problems, they get to find solutions pop out as they speak. So give them that opportunity. Good leaders do this. And when you are a leader, understand that it's not your role to always judge and give counsel, because sometimes even the best counsel, research counsel, can be wrong. And when you are pushing your counsel so firmly on the individual, you will end up offending the person and become enemies, especially in the workplace as a team. So be wise as a leader. When a person comes with a complaint, number one, listen. Listen. Number two, ask provoking questions. Not questions that will provoke them to anger, but questions that will provoke a solution. Number three, point them to the facts. The facts of the Bible, the facts of the company, the facts of the overall picture of the organization. Point them to these things. Avoid entangling yourself in problems. Otherwise, you'll be courted. You'll be courted. I remember a certain pastor was counseling this married man, and they were talking about the wife, and the wife at some time she became mentally disturbed at certain times of the month, and she would act in strange ways. So when the husband went to the pastor, he complained heavily about the wife, and the husband stated that my wife is a mad person. So in response, the pastor said, yes, all of us know that your wife is a mad person. But in fact, the fact that she's mad, you shouldn't do this and this. Guess what? That husband went home, had an argument with the wife, and quoted the pastor in the conversation. And he said, even pastor said that he knows that you are a mad woman. So whenever you give counsel, know your limits. Know your limits. Please understand that if an employee complains, then to that person, the complaint is important. Don't sweep under the table people's complaints. Find ways of addressing them. And when you address grievances, don't stare at anything until you check the grievance, you investigate the complaint, you get the facts about it, and do not be rushed into making a decision. Don't be rushed. Tell them to say, I've heard you, please give me some time. I'll look into it. Come after 1 week so that you have enough time to talk to the other team members, to investigate, to do your diligent work, to get the facts. Good leaders work on facts and not feelings. Work on the facts. Good leaders also learn to anticipate problems. Here's a nice proverb. Proverbs chapter 27. Proverbs chapter 27, verse 12, the Bible reads, the prudent sees danger and take refuge, but the simple keep going and they pay the penalty. Good leaders foresee danger. They foresee problems in an organization. They foresee complaints that individuals would bring. They foresee the challenges that employees would face, and they find solutions ahead of time. Thank you very much, and may the Lord bless you.